excited about this string of games that our team has put together. Playing pretty well on both ends of the floor. I think our defense and our rebounding has been a huge part of our success, and then our balance on offense. I think the thing that's most exciting for us as a staff is really seeing our seniors take leadership and really ownership of our team, and that's huge for us as we continue to move forward. The urgency that they have, the example that they're setting in practice, the not being complacent. You know, you can win a big game. We thought Georgia State was a really big win for us. They were by far the most athletic team we faced, except Georgia Tech, and we had a really good performance against them, and then was able to back it up with obviously what we thought was one of our biggest wins against App State on the road. Just being able to put some things together and everyone step up. A lot of different contributions from a lot of different people, and that's been the balance that we've had and the reason for our success. What we're seeing is, you know, we've had a couple of games where we've had 4 players in double-digit scoring, which is big for us. Our offense is one that we're not really trying to focus on one person, but it's allowing everybody to step up and play to their strengths. We're trying to open it up a little bit. And when we get the movement going, it's been very, very good. We're very excited about what we're doing, but we know we've got a lot of work ahead of us. We're actually on the road at Presbyterian tomorrow, who will probably play a lot more zone than we've seen this season so far. So it's going to be a challenge for us, and one, after coming off some big wins, it's going to be very important for us to stay focused. And I know we will with our seniors. I can't say enough about them. Miranda's been playing well. Shauna's been consistent to post. Got a little foul trouble against East Tennessee State, but she's been very solid for us with her defense and her rebounding. And probably a big boost that really helped us against East Tennessee State has been Kristen Lyon. She came back from a concussion. She's been out since the beginning of the preseason, and just her boost, if anyone saw her, what she can do off the dribble for us, came in and had 2 and 1s right away. Great energy boost. She's just a great kid that's going to really help us. And as she continues to get back in game shape, she's one that's really going to be a huge contributor for us as we continue to move forward. But I think the biggest thing for us coaches is just the excitement that we're seeing from our players, the confidence that they've gained, but the senior leadership and the way that they're stepping up, the example they're setting, the things that they're doing, the things that they're saying, and knowing that we can do something really special and make some big moves as we move forward. But with that, we talk about, you know, talk is cheap, you got to do it. So we're saying the right things, but we know we got to back it up with some really hard work and continue to improve. So, you know, it's a great start, but the start's not the finish, and we got to keep it going. So we're excited about that, but know that we got some big things ahead of us as well.
Guys are working hard. I've really shortened our practices down. You know, we went a stretch without having any significant practice at all. It was all scouting reports and walkthroughs and play. And you know, especially this time of the year when you build your team, you do need some practice time. So last week we had a couple. Yesterday's practice was very good, and you know, we just got to carry some of that to the game. Coastal Carolina, just to give you a quick overview of them. A pretty veteran team. I think they have 2 seniors, 2 juniors, and a sophomore. Coach Ellis does a nice job with that program. They're always pretty competitive. It's a game we definitely need to win. We're going down there with a pretty good mindset, but it'll be a tough road game to get. So I mean, road games aren't easy at our level. So you know, we're just going to get down there. We got to try to get it done. So I think we're in a good mindset. I think chemistry's good. Coach mentioned one of the things that she's doing with her team. Our guys on their own, it just kind of makes you smile, feel good inside. But you know, when you're losing a little bit, it's tough, and it's in a grind, you know, and you can get a little frustrated. Sometimes you got to put it in perspective. Guys, we're only 3 weeks into our season, and there's a whole lot of basketball to go yet. And a lot of water is going to go over the dam before the season's put to rest. So, you know, you just got to stay positive, keep working, and hang in there and growing. And, you know, sometimes that's difficult for guys. But all 5 of our seniors got together, and they decided to take a underclassman as a project to care for. So whenever someone got a little emotional at practice or needed a talking to or needed a buddy, that's their guy. And it's been pretty evident. And then if one of them needs a little attention or gets a little out of whack, they decide as a group, the other four, we're going to take care of that. So it's kind of an interesting dynamic. I don't know if I really had that, but they articulated that to me last night. It's been a little evident, but that's just good guys wanting to help each other. And I just think it makes a big statement to us as coaches about where they are, how much they want to do well, and they have a lot of expectation. And I think I had to keep that in mind. They're disappointed they're 5-5, and that's the expectation. But I think that's good. That's good, but you got to handle it properly and keep working. Not get down on yourselves and understand what's going on. And the schedule will come back to us here in a little bit, and we'll be okay.